We will discuss about the hemp fiber, its morphological stages, and second we will discuss about the chemical composition of hemp fiber, and then we will also discuss about the characteristics of hemp fiber, and in the end we will also discuss about manufacturing process of the hemp fiber. Hemp fiber is well known fiber in textile, and it is sustainable fiber. So first we will discuss about morphological stages of the fibers. Here are the different morphological stages of the fiber, and in the next column there are the days for the each stage. With respect to each stage, how many days for the each stage required. So the first stage is emergence of seedling or sowing. You can say emergence of seedling. It takes 5 to 7 days after the sowing process, and the second stage is first true leaves. It takes 7 to 10 days, and the third is second true leaves. It takes 10 to 12 days, and fourth stage is third true leaves. It takes 12 to 15 days. So the next fourth true leaves, it takes 15 to 25 days. So leaves process has been completed. It takes the time about 25 days after the sowing. So next is the major stage is beginning of flowering. Beginning of flowering take 25 to 30 days. Beginning of pollination, it takes 30 to 35 days. Peak time of pollination is 40 to 45 days, and apparent seed formation, it's 55 days. This is the time after the sowing of seeds. End of pollination is required 55 to 65 days. So the first stage emergence of seedling, second you can say leaves, third flowering, and next pollinations, and end of pollination it takes 55 to 60 days. And then next stage is small smell from females beginning 50 to 60 days, and here the further stage is mature seeds. 30 to 70% mature seed takes time 70 to 80 days, and then 60% to 80% mature seed time is 90% to 100%. Male flowers normally dead by the end of 100 days. And the next is harvest time. It takes 100 to 120 days after sowing. This was the complete breakup of the morphological stages of the hemp fiber. Further, we will discuss about the chemical composition of the hemp fiber. Hemp is cellulosic natural fiber. Its chemical composition is cellulose. So it consists of 77.5% cellulose, and hemicellulose it consists of about 10%, then lignin 6.8%, pectin 2.9%, fats and wax 0.9%. The major portion is cellulose, hemicellulose. Its figure is about 87%. It is also known as cellulosic fiber. This was the complete chemical composition of the hemp fiber. So the next is characteristics of the hemp fiber. First is that it 3 times stronger than cotton. It has good abrasion resistance, very durable, anti-microbial and UV resistance. And the next is naturally resistance to mold and mildew or rot. And the very important its characteristics, it softens with each washing without fiber degradation. In the most of the cases, the fabric or the fiber soften with each washing with the fiber degradation. It is Soften without fiber degradation. It is very important plus point for the hemp fiber. It's breathable, washable, wrinkleless easily, poor durability, not as soft as other fiber. These were the characteristics of the hemp fiber. In the last, we will also discuss harvesting process of the hemp fiber. It is would be done about early September, and cutting, turning, baling, gritting. These are the steps included in the processing of harvesting for the hemp fibers. Harvesting smallholder plots are usually harvested by hand, and plants are cut at 2 to 3 centimeter above the soil and left on the ground to dry. Are the for these are cutting process, and then left for the drying process so they can dry. Further next processes are occur with the passage of time. Retting process. Retting is the process to separate the fibers from the stem, or separate fibers from the plant, leaves from the plant. It is very important fiber. The retting fiber is also retting process is also done in the case of linen or flax fiber manufacturing. For the case of linen or flax fiber, uh, different types of rating processes are done. It depends upon the one's choice which you adopt, like water rating, dew rating, chemical rating, and enzyme rating. Different processes in the case of linens. In the same way, the different processes for the hemp ratings are done. Grain editing is an chemical process that separates the component and used when fiber is needed for textile and paper fiberboard product. Chemical editing is also process when chemicals are used to dissolve the pectin, allowing the component to be separated. This shortens the time so that little as 48 hours when next process can and then be instigated. This produce high quality product. You can use this process produces high quality that can be used for the fine quality fiber, fine quality yarn. And the ritting is the process, as I have discussed, separate the fibers from the rest of plant. There are further dew ritting, chemical ritting we have discussed. Here is the dew ritting. Dew ritting occur when stalks are left in the field so that rain, dew, or irrigation is used to keep the stem moist. This make time of 5 weeks. So further water heating occurs when the stems are bundles and then submerged in water so that bacteria break down the pectin, and it takes 7 to 10 days. So dew heating takes 5 weeks, and water heating takes 7 to 10 days. And we have also discussed about the chemical heating. It is 40 hours. It is a short time as compared to both heating processes. In the next is the baling and storage process is done. Baling can be done with any kind of baler, large ground, soft core baler, maybe are rare, more satisfactory. So this is baling and storage process to use the fiber for the next process, like spinning, weaving, then processing and garments manufacturing. This was the complete introduction, complete brief process steps involved in the hemp fiber. See you in next lecture with another textile fiber. Thank you, Allah Hafiz.